morning rush hour traffic, people on their way to work, doctors, lawyers, professionals included. Among the bumper-to-bumper masses sits two more professionals, but the majority of their day is not spent behind a desk, but on two wheels. Their decisions won't affect the nation's economy or the TV ratings, but it would raise the blood pressure of 99% of the world. These two businessmen are R.L. Osborn and Ron Wilton, the BMX Action Trick Team. And their workday doesn't start off with a cup of coffee, it takes off with a gallon of sparks. Their briefcases are in the shape of Freestyle bicycles, and a 9-to-5 day can go 24 hours, and usually does. They are their own bosses, and with that responsibility, they begin their day with a BMX Action Trick Team board meeting in the offices of Wizard Publications, home of BMX Action Magazine and Freestyling Magazine, the only magazine exclusively dedicated to the sport of freestyling.
Hi, Dan.
Hi. Hold on. You got some messages here.
All right.
Craig from Open called me a while ago for you.
Wait a minute now. You said we're going to be riding all day.
Yeah, he's right. We got some rad new tricks that we're working on. Can you hold these for a little while?
Sure.
Thanks.
Let's go.
All right, let's do it.
And the executive board meeting begins in their explosive two-wheeled world. With their helmets strapped on, they begin their day with an intense workout and suddenly find themselves 15 feet above the earth and getting higher as the workday heats up. Although the sport of freestyle BMX is less than 3 years old, R.L. has been in it from day one. One of the pioneers has been bebopping on his bicycle for over a decade. And these times together are very important for R.L. and Ron. Here, they're getting the timing down that is oh so critical to pull off the tricks they perform. The reason why they make it look so easy at their shows is because of the hours of time they spend inches apart from each other hanging in the air. In the middle of getting their timing perfected, new tricks come about, and that's how a 2-minute act gets stretched out to 30 minutes of highly choreographed gonzo action. The tricks they conceive, work out, and execute at the Secret Training Center appear in front of thousands and in the pages of magazines all over the world. The way a freestyler rides reflects his own individual style, like a creative dancer or figure skater, making each person's routine unlike anyone else's. And these guys are always working on some new crazy trick.
Oh, that'll weld.
Is that called Osborn?
The workday isn't spent totally riding. A lot of the time it's behind a microphone for an interview or in front of a camera for various photo sessions. Today it's in a studio, tomorrow it could be in the Grand Canyon. Across the country on television, R.L. has appeared on shows such as PM Magazine and That's Incredible.
I was waiting for
Yeah, that's good.
Us Magazine, Geo, and even the National Enquirer have revealed the amazing talents of R.L. to the public in full living color.
My goggles are fogged.
Are they? Are you
Yeah.
hot? The lights hot?
A BMX Freestyle bicycle is a precision instrument. Everything on one of these machines has a purpose, from the complicated handlebar to handbrake setup, to the spacing of the cranks and the pedal clearance. And the rear wheel, where the power is transferred from the rider to the bike, sends these aerial magicians flying through the sky. These two bicycle artists get their fingers dirty though, just like you. They're not always in front of a TV camera, no way. In order to keep their scoots running smooth and looking sano, they go over their own mounts, like James Bond checking out the scene, not missing a speck. When you're 15 feet above the ground, you don't want your bike to break down. So these two go over every nut and bolt, making sure all is tight, making micro adjustments that can prevent serious accidents. Brakes in particular are crucial. Unlike a BMX racing bike where the brakes merely slow the rider down, a freestylers have to stop the rider and hold them in place. Some tricks fail before they're even tried due to weak brakes. To a freestyler, brakes are as important as food. And if you know how those guys eat, you get the message. Other important grip spots include where your feet meet the bike. R.L. uses adhesive tape on his top tube and rear pegs. Here, R.L. shows you the importance of the adhesive tape as he explains how to do a switch stance.
The hopping movements are to keep your balance, even if you're on top of your frame. Getting into position, lifting your left foot over onto your front tire, still hopping for balance. Keeping your arms very stiff, getting ready for the switch stance, there it is, switching foot positions. Getting ready for your dismount, back onto the front pegs, looking for the top of your frame, a quick tap onto the pedals, and you have completed your trick. Good luck. Ron Wilton, doing the no-handed Miami hopper, moving at a slow pace, pushing the bars towards the ground. All the balance for this trick is between the end of the handlebar and the tip of your seat. Ron has brought one foot over to switch and move it onto the pedals. He is now standing on the opposite foot. Letting go of the front brake lever, bringing his left leg over, which is going to replace his hand. He has moved it onto the tip of his brake lever. All the balance movements here are the same once your hands are completely lifted off. It is very important to learn to move your left foot with the handlebars and the end of your seat. And there it is. The hands are off and the balance movements are still the same. Getting his hand back on the handlebars and grabbing his front brake. You will need those front brakes on the way out. Switching feet, getting back in the original position, and getting ready for the dismount. The quick jolt backwards to finish up the trick, grabbing his handlebars, and the trick is completed.
Far removed from the photographers and the business aspect of a professional freestyler's life, hours must be spent conditioning and contemplating and preparing for the new maneuvers, new challenges, and new challengers that he will confront in competition around the world. Hours spent reviewing past performances, going over videotape hundreds of times to correct imperfections or to find out why some routines work while others fell flat.
Watching videos has helped me very much. It is the only way that I can really sit there and watch and see my own mistakes and learn my own style. Something else that's very important about videos, sometimes the tricks get so insane that it's hard to believe that you are actually out there 8 feet above the ramp. Sometimes you just need to see yourself up there on the video so that you can re-believe it and go out and do it again.
But remember, there is no substitute for actually going out and doing it. A busy day at the office, with a show fast approaching. R.L's mind is riveted to all the elements it takes to perform as one of the world's top professional freestylers.
How you doing?
Conditioning,
Just fine.
maintenance, past performances, and the training.
Down right here, just a second.
Yeah.
Showtime. Kids, their moms, dads, the whole family, even the dog have come out to watch these two-wheel magicians. A lot of these people have never seen BMX freestyle before, but when they leave, they will be freestyle fanatics.
I feel rules.
Hey, dude. My legs are.
Is it hot enough out here for you? Right before your eyes here in orange at Pedal Power Cyclery, I'd like to introduce the BMX Action Trick Team. Ron Rippin right here. Yeah!
And R.L on the front handlebar and then on the pedal.
Take two. Yeah, alright. Yeah, alright.
Dropping in. Coming in together off the rack.
Get him sight, guys.
R.L. Osborn. Yeah, just sitting on there, in control. On the pedal.
R.L. and Ron take it to the limit. After working the crowd into a frenzy, the best is yet to come. Unlike professionals in the 9-to-5 world, R.L. and Ron relax and enjoy their work time off still in their two-wheeled office, only this time inviting some friends along. Instead of playing golf after work or a little tennis, they head off to the beach to freestyle, view the pretty sights, and have some fun doing what they do best, showing off. Martin Aparicio and Eddie Fiola, the former king of the skate parks, both from the GT Freestyle team, join R.L. and Ron for some playing on the famous Southern California Strand along the Pacific. Like a moving freestyle show, they cruise along, playing bike tag, wheeling, throwing in some quickie mind blowers just to keep the spectators in awe. The group of these guys adds up to an expensive freestyle show. As these top pros cruise along after a long, hard day at work, thousands of kids are getting the freestyle fever. It starts maybe with a quick curb endo, and the next thing you know, someone's backyard's getting a ramp built. It may be yours. And every day, new and tougher competition comes along to challenge the best. Are you going to be one of them?